Good morning, Orchard STEM School. This is Mr. Hoydick, the art teacher. Today I will show you how to color our veiled chameleon. I'm going to use colored pencils. And these are the colors that I will use. I have dark green, light green, orange, brown, and yellow. I'm going to start with the light green, and I'm going to color like almost all of my chameleon in. I'm going to skip a couple things though, and I'll show you what. And I'm not going to press too hard. Tell you what, I'm even going to color over the eye. But I'm going to leave right here next to the edge of the chameleon white. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to leave that as a highlight. So I will color everything else in. And if I see the white of the paper, that means I need to color it a little bit more. But again, leave right here alone. And also on the back. I'm going to leave that little area of white. And you can see I'm coloring all the way down the back. This is light green. And the legs. And I can get these spikes that are under the chin. And so color all of the leg, almost all of the body. All of the back leg. And the leg down here. And let's see here. All the way down the tail. Okay, and that's with the light green. Next, I'm going to go to the dark green. This is where I start to add some details. So, let's see, along this crest right here, and along this one, I'm adding the dark green above the eye. And you know what? I'm going to have some lines coming out from the eye, front of the nose, and I can actually go along the edge of the head and this cone part up on the top. And I'll do on the side of the mouth, and I'll do under here on the chin. Yep, that's pretty good. I want to continue on the chin. And now I'm going to go to the leg. The bottom side of the leg, I will shade in. And then these areas, next to my lines, I will also shade as well. And this part of the toe up here. Okay, there's one. Now I'll go to my next one. And the same deal. So where I've made these marks, and also on the edge, right on the side of the leg, and the toe. And I'm going to go ahead and shade these parts in with the dark green. Like so. See? Second leg is done. Now let's do this leg. And I'll shade the bottom part of the leg. And then I'll shade these darker parts. Yep. And right there, and right there. Nice. I can't forget this part of the body. And I'll do this back leg as well. Yep. And then I'm going to shade all the way down the tail. And I'll actually do this side. And I'll also shade the other side. And I can shade these parts in a little bit more. And I think I'll shade, let's see here. You know what? I'm going to shade around these marks on the chameleon's back. And since I'm coloring with the dark green over the light green, it is blending the two colors together. Like so. Next step, I'm going to take that orange. I'm going to work in these areas. And so I'm just tracing over a little bit. And I'm going to do all of them, all the way down the tail. Like so. And I also want to use the yellow. And I will blend the orange and yellow together on the back. Now, while I'm using this, I will also use the yellow to just sort of color over everything. I see that I want to add with the dark green on the back here. These little spiky parts on the back. And do these all the way down the back. To about there. And I can add a little bit of shade. But then I want to go back to my yellow. And I'm shading in a circle, sort of coloring in a circle. I want to add some more to here. I'm going back to my green. I noticed that I want this part of the leg a little bit darker. And I'll shade a little bit on this. Each of the legs I'm going to add just a little bit of green. There we go. That's what I like. All right. Now, to the brown. Because there's something super cool you can do. On the head here, make small ovals. And you can make them all over the place. And even around the eye a little bit. There we go. Add a little bit of brown around the nose. Add a little bit of brown around the eye. Oh yeah. Let's see. In this area here, going to make some diagonal lines. All the way down the back. Even on the tail. And then I'm going to make the opposite diagonal lines going the other way. Not too many. And this will add some scale details of some scales. I might want to add some extra over here. And you can extend the scales onto these lighter parts if you wish. I kind of do. Now finally the branch. For the branch, I'll just make some diagonal lines all the way down the branch. And then I'll go back the other way. And come around here. And then we can just color it lightly to finish it off. All right, that is how we color in a veiled chameleon. Try your best. I can't wait to see your work. Thanks. Have a great day.